We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Todd. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Back and forth they go. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Failing to score with that right hook. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about morales in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Just get your breath back. Box them back together, get back out there, and win the round.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Very up
Round that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. It's not even in your...
On to the second round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind. Beautiful counter punch. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. You'd like to see more jabs. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
What you've got to do, Teddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
And he scores with the counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You don't want to trade shots. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Morales in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made looks.
The bell rings and we start the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Good counter punching. The jab doesn't quite connect. Morales, he's rocked, and Morales goes down on the canvas. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Looking to land the hook. Both men step back for just a moment.
Be clever. Be clever what you're doing.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Missing with the left hook. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Morales in that last round. What a huge... On to the fourth we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. You'd like to see more jabs. And he just misses with that jab. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Beautiful counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Morales in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Counter punching. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The straight right just misses. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And this wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
These punches coming from every angle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Tried to score with the uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Morales in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. There's the bell to start round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You'd like to see more jabs. Couldn't land that jab. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. The jab misses. Caution being thrown to the wind. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Morales in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage. Here comes round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? No rest for the weary. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The courage on display here is incredible. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
He threw the hook, didn't land. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. Talk about Morales in that last round. It's no secret who has the advantage after that. And we enter the 8th round. The Venezuelan is rocked. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. Big shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. He'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you're going to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
It's all offense all the time. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Venezuelan is rocked. The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. That totally